Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Top back here with another video, and we've been doing some competitive game type reactions, and we're going to be doing another one here today. So, MyTeam Madness runs a ton of tournaments, and into next year, they're going to be doing the same thing. So, before we get started, go follow MyTeam Madness on Twitter. I'll link their Twitter down in the description, so make sure to go follow them to up-to-date news, up-to-date tournament news, all that type of stuff, because as far as MyTeam tournaments go, outside of, the 250K, MyTeam Madness does it best. Also, my opponent in this game is ImJustIsaac. Link to his YouTube will be down in the description, so make sure to go smash that subscribe button. And then after you do that, you can come back here and watch the rest of the video, guys. But if you are new to my channel as well, please smash the subscribe button as we're on the road to 35,000 subscribers, guys. Anyways, long story short, there was a ton of people entered in this tournament. The buy-in was $20, and the grand prize on both, because Isaac and I both advanced to the finals on PlayStation and Xbox. The grand prize was $2,500. It's a lot of money, okay? So that just shows you how many people were entered in this tournament. Isaac and I made it out of PlayStation, made it out of Xbox, so we ended up deciding on just playing a best of 7 on PlayStation. It didn't end up being a best of 7 because you guys will see why. This game just fries you, and this late in the year, it was tough to play 7 games. But what we're going to be doing today is watching game 1 and a little bit of game 2 and kind of breaking down how the game went and stuff like that. But without further ado, let's hop right into the video. So as you guys can see, we're both running the exact same team. Now, there was a little lineup restriction, so you couldn't just run the best players in the game. But we both had Giannis and Cam Reddish off the bench as well. But yeah, it was just, a super fun, a super competitive game all the way around. Now, you guys are going to see my noties pop up and stuff like that. And it is what it is. But yeah, we started the game. I wanted to take game 1, but I hadn't played the game in like 2 days because I'm in the process of, reselling my house because of internet issues. Anyways, that's a story for another day. We get Kareem with a bucket on the first possession of the game, and I get a nice little tip pass, just trying to make him uncomfortable early on in the game. Like I said, I'm going to try to speed this game up a little bit, but I want you guys to see most of everything that happens here. It's just simply a missed rotation. That's simply all I can say. I rotate with Kawhi, trying to bait that one. I don't rotate fast enough. With Bobo actually is what happened, and I give up a wide open 3. Just a bad rotation is really the only way I can put it. Gave up a wide open 3. And Isaac's playstyle is exactly that. He's going to pressure up and get bumpy. Now, I throw a few bad passes on it because I've played Isaac a ton, and he knows kind of what I like to do against him. But yeah, Isaac's a super good defender. We're 2 of the top defensive players in NBA 2K20, and probably will be the same in 2K21. But it's just, this whole game was just kind of a back and forth type game. Here, you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to dribble glitch all the way up the court. Did a little weird behind the back there, but Ben Simmons gets another slam dunk. And like I said, just kind of a back and forth game so far. You guys see me, Yao, getting bumpy. You guys see shout out my boy Cuzzo coming through with a sub right there, but that's pretty good defense all the way around. I'm surprised that wasn't a light lead, but hey, we got the stop. Anyways, and here's the situation. Bobo's not a great ball handler. There's no situation that I should be dribbling like this with Bobo. I do. I get, he gets a little bump steal, and it's an easy 2 the other way. So that's a big swing right there. That's a play for me. Makes me super mad because I always want to win the turnover battle. So that's something that definitely did not make me very happy. Kick over to Bobo, and of course, Bobo gets a weird catch animation. I missed this shot, and Isaac's running the other way. The last 2 possessions just kind of had a big swing on the game. And it is what it is. I got to find a way to bounce back. And there's another thing. Could have been a steal there. Just kind of a big swing there. Last possession. Man, I can't even advance 5 seconds because by the time I advance 5 seconds, Ben Simmons just dribble glitches his way to the hoop and gets an easy slam dunk. So, yeah, it is what it is. We just might have to watch mostly all of this game. And that's fine with me because this game was a super good game all the way through. I get a contest, finally get a rebound, get a break there. And Kawhi's really incredible. The thing I like about Kawhi, as you guys can see, I whited with Kawhi. I never will white with Kawhi. Just a great two-way player, has one of the best releases in the game, and I hope he is somewhat of the same in 2K21. Obviously, the game's going to be different as a whole. We both hit whites, it evens out, fair enough. But yeah, I'm super excited just for 2K21 as a whole. Here's another situation, dribble glitch with Ben Simmons, and that was a very good rotation by him. I tried pass faking, but he sent the double team. Just very good defense all around by my guy Isaac. The bailout badge. Mike Wang says it's gonna get boosted this year. No, please nerf that badge. It's too overpowered, man. People should not be able to pass out of shots with the efficiency that they, could this year, like that, for example. I feel like that should have been a stop there. Only so much I can do when I go to contest the shot. I don't know what happened there, but I obviously turned the ball over. And here's just another situation. Dribble glitch. I tried to get a bump steal there. It's tough. A dribble glitch is obviously very tough to defend. You just got to try to slow it down the best you can. I don't know how Yao Ming got a pluck there, but it's like early on in this game, there's only so much I could have done. I tried to just keep it close. Battle, a little bit of algo, I would say, with some of this stuff. But what it all came down to is I wasn't greening my shots. If I was greening shots, it would have been a little bit of a different story here in the first quarter. But I was still in the game, and just look at this, man. I mean, the bailout badge both ways, both for me and him. Listen, I don't know who's watched this or who has a say in the game, but please change that for next year. It's so overpowered. And listen, I know we got great cards in the game as well. It wouldn't let me shoot right there for whatever reason. Don't ask me why it wouldn't let me shoot, but it wouldn't let me shoot, and so I get bailed out right there. It's like I was just out of rhythm early on in the game, trying to find a way just to keep this game somewhat competitive. Kareem gets a good contest there, and he gets a foul call. I got bailed out on one end. Kind of the same situation on the other end. We both got bailed out. This is the possession right here where I throw an absolute scary. Look at his Yao Ming pressing. He makes a good rotation with Bobo, and it's just an easy steal. But a lot of times, I'm able to knock down a corner three out of that, especially against Isaac. He made a good rotation. Credit to him. And we're struggling. Another wide open miss by Bobo. Like I said, he's got all the momentum right here. One of the biggest plays of the game was that right there. Yao getting a big poke away. And getting a layup, because Isaac had a chance to go up 11 or 12 if he holds for the last shot going into the second quarter. We end up getting a stop and kind of changing the momentum of things, especially with Cam Reddish getting a good closeout there. Heading into the second quarter, only down 7 points. Hopping in here to the second quarter, we both have our Giannis's in the game, obviously. I'm just trying to show different looks, make him as uncomfortable as possible. And that was a tough one. I tried playing 2-1 for as long as I could. Thought Cam Reddish might eventually go back, but I probably should have rotated out of the corner. Either way, good pass by Isaac there for the three. And here's the situation: Giannis dribble glitching up the court. I don't love his dribble glitch as much as Ben Simmons, but he can still get it done at a very, very high level, and has shown it for the course of what is it now? 6 months, five months probably. He's been doing his thing. Another situation there, I felt like I played very good defense, made him uncomfortable. Got the ball only down 8 right now. Just gotta find a way to score on this possession. Doesn't matter how many, what I get out of here. I gotta score. Yao with the easy layup, and I'm starting to cut into the lead. Starting to find a little bit of my rhythm, cutting into the lead. Trying to make him as uncomfortable on offense as possible. Tries dotting Cam right there. Feel like I'm playing pretty good defense overall, and just as I say that, Kareem falls to the ground for literally no reason. He just falls to the ground. It is what it is, though. Giannis the other way, hop step out to Cam. I should have shot the first one. He really should have got a bump steal there. And listen, I've already gotten blessed on this possession. I should have turned it over, but I don't know why I didn't take that initial three. I definitely should have, but I didn't for whatever reason. Yao Ming to the cup, gets a slam dunk, so I still get a bucket late in the shot clock. The thing is about Yao Ming right now is late in the shot clock, there is no better person to go to than Yao Ming. He's going to be able to get you a bucket a lot of times. I try to bait Isaac. Isaac is never going to be baited in that situation. Easy slam dunk for Pao Ming. And like I said, our offense started to get going during this time. It truly did. That's great defense from him. He absolutely deserved a steal on that possession. He played very, very good defense. But in another situation, I'm still down 8. 10 now, and I gotta cut it to, my thought process right now is let's just cut it to 5 by halftime. That was what I was thinking, because it's obviously not going my way right now. I'm not playing that well. Cam Reddish, I should have shot the first one, and that just kills me. But Cam Reddish does his thing. Cam, you will always have a special place in my heart for what you did for me in this game. The Diamond Cam Reddish, longevity-wise, has always been elite in this game. That's great defense. I should have dropped with Yao, and he greens it, man. See, in that situation, I got to drop to Kareem and just make him show me that Yao can hit from Limitless, because Kareem's going to green that 9 times out of 10. Bobo, can you please green? Finally, I get a green light. And here's that green light, just kind of was a relief for me, because I hadn't greened too much prior to that. And so it's just kind of good to see a green light, a 3 green. It was really nice. That was an absolute scary of a pass, and just a terrible shot. I don't know what I was thinking. I was definitely rattled, flustered in this situation right now. But here's it's kind of a big swing right here. If he can get it to double digits, that would have been big for him. But I don't know if I ever let it get to that point in which it was double digits. I don't think I ever did. And that was kind of a big thing for me. If I could keep it within reason, I could probably win the game. Here's another big swing. 100% slightly early post fade. I don't know how it went in, but it went in. And that, listen, I'm not complaining. Thank you, 2K. And then Isaac, obviously, that's a big swing, man. It's a big swing right there. My post hook goes in. But he gets it right back. Gets it right back. And so it's tough. I mean, we're just turning the ball over left and right. Finally, I don't know why I didn't throw it to Yao Ming. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. I don't have the answers. I really don't have the answers. But Pao Ming, I can't green. For whatever reason, in this situation, in this game 1, I could not green. I missed so many wide opens in a row. Yao Ming, there's the green light we're looking for. Yao Ming's gotten 2 bump steals so far in the situations I needed him the most, which has been big. It's been kind of a big momentum shift in that situation. And listen, I don't know what else I can do on the defensive end. Should have been a steal. I don't get it. Thank you. I felt like I deserved to stop on that possession anyway. But you guys can kind of see the momentum swing. I mean, and then I shoot it slightly late and I miss. Like, I absolutely have to be able to green that shot 100% of the time, and then I throw it out of bounds. So that's just kind of a big swing right there. I'm shooting 5 of 9 from 3, but it feels way worse because I'm not greening wide opens. I've taken maybe 1 contested 3 so far, so I should be probably shooting at least 7 of 9 from 3 right now. But I'm like I said, not greening shots right now. That's a pretty decent bait, but I throw it right back to a Giannis dunk. And I was mad at that pass right there. I was like, what am I doing? I can hold for 1 shot. What am I doing? It's just like a lack of focus. It's really what it is. Giannis, deep hash on the way back. Gets an easy slam. And it looks like we are going to go into halftime down 4 points. Hopping in here to the second half, it's a little bit of the same. Ben Simmons are both back in the game. That's as good a defense as I can play. Bobo, I need you to get that steal for me. It's a good defense. Like I said, the defense ramped up a little bit in the second half, especially early on. You guys can see all the subs coming through. If you haven't yet, make sure to go follow me on Twitch. I'm going to give it a little shameless plug. Go follow me on Twitch, especially for 2K21. We will be streaming daily over there, so make sure to go do that. But that's kind of a big swing. Kareem gets the AM1. I'm back down 7 points, but Ben dribble glitching all the way to the hoop. That was a little risky slam, but Ben Simmons does Ben Simmons stuff. And as you guys can see, Isaac's biggest lead has been 10, but we've not let it get above that, which has just been huge. It's been huge. Good rotation there. Listen. That was a good bait right there. Kareem, I don't know what I'm doing on this possession, but hey, out to Ben. He jumps. Ben, why are you shooting a moving 3? I don't know. Can I just get a peek from you, Ben? Hey, I don't know what happened there, but I would take it. Ben Simmons with a big time fade away. And now this was on Superstar. A lot of these tournaments are played on Hall of Fame, but this one was on Superstar. So a few more of those types of shots will go in. Still not a ton of them will, but I was definitely blessed to hit that shot right there. Yao Ming, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a little uncomfortable. Send Ben on a nice little back cut where it's down to 2. We just got to keep chipping away at the lead. finding a way to really win the game, man. We just got to find a way to win game one, because I knew if I won game one, I probably would win the series, because neither of us are going to feel like playing a best of 7. So if I'd have lost this game, I would have been like, oh my gosh, I don't feel like playing the game, and I'm already down 1-0. So it's just tough, because listen, I don't know who taught me how to dribble like this or do whatever I just did here, but listen, I could not do this again. Woo, look at his bend. Hold up. Look at his bend. Listen, I got to keep going back and rewatching this. Look at his bend. Oh my gosh. He got absolutely fried, man. Woo. And then we got a quick stop grain. And at this point, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, oh yeah. I finally found my rhythm a little bit. You know, I finally found my rhythm. I knew he was going to Yao there. Easy steal. Kawhi. Kawhi with a big slam dunk. And just like that, the lead has changed hands. I have my, first lead of the game, maybe. And we're up 3 points. And it's just so tough to constantly defend the dribble glitch. I feel like I'm doing a good job on defense right now. And I got to focus on not turning the ball over, because that's my biggest thing. If I don't turn the ball over, I think I win the game. And you guys can see kind of the way he's playing defense. That's an absolute dot. But of course, I don't green it. Don't green it. Over to Bobo. He doesn't green it either. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I could just green shots, this game would probably be over. Kawhi comes back and hits another 3, and I'm like, what am I shooting now? 7 of 14 should probably be at least 11 of 14, and that would just change the game completely. But hey, it is what it is. You just got to battle through that type of stuff, because you're not always going to shoot well. What you can do is control how well you play defense. That's why I pride myself on defense, because if my defense is consistent and my offense plays well, it's going to be very, very tough. So, even though I haven't shot the ball that well, I'm still in the game, finding ways to compete. And that's an absolute great pass. But Bobo smokes the release. Listen, I'm not surprised Bobo does smoke quite a few releases. I still love Bobo a ton. Yao Ming is going to do Yao Ming things, man. Yao, pow, Ming with an easy lay-in. And we have extended the lead to 4 once again. It's all about getting consecutive stops. If I can do that, I'm pretty good. Bobo there gets fouls Yao. But there's nothing I can do. I felt like I played decent enough defense on there. Got a pluck, just could not grab the ball. Come back the other way. I'm just trying to listen. I don't know what pass I just threw, but hey, I'm going to take it. Kareem gets the lay-in. I don't know. I didn't even see that in that situation. I thought I was just going to dribble glitch up the court, but hey, I threw an absolute steamer. Kareem gets an easy lay-in, and we've extended the lead back to 4, but it's just tough. I feel like, against a guy like Isaac, you have to be locked in 100% of the time if you do want to win, and it's so tough to consistently be locked in against a guy like him. For 7 games especially. That's why taking game 1 is so key, so big, because in a 7-game series, whoever takes game 1 is probably going to win. That's the truth. That was a great pinch by Isaac. And the momentum started to swing here. Started to shift here. This was the biggest shot of the game, because Isaac's on a 6-0 run right here. And I'm just trying to get a quick bucket here. Throw it out to Kawhi. I thought Yao Ming was going to get a contest. 27% green. Absolutely huge shot there by Kawhi. He comes back on the other end. I don't even know how. But he hits a 3. And then on this end, we'll see. Listen, I don't know how. Listen, I do not know how he gets this tip right here. I truly don't know how. I felt like this was a great dot. He tries to pitch it with Kawhi. It's a missile. And Kawhi, just with that wingspan, is able to get a deflection. Nothing I can do. Straight arm, man. He gets a straight arm. Not able to go, but listen, Kawhi's there for the putback. Just like that, I went from being up 4 to down 4 within just a few seconds. Should have hit Bobo. And then I get that. Kawhi gets a crazy bump, and I head into the 4th quarter down 4 points. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. That's not the way I wanted to close out the end of the 3rd quarter. But, he just got... I just got to shoot that with Kawhi. He's getting a ton of tip passes, making me uncomfortable on the offensive end. He's playing super, super good defense. I just got to find a way to at least get a bucket here. But yeah, you guys can see he's getting super bumpy. And why, whenever I need a bucket, does Kawhi Leonard deliver? Like, whenever I need a bucket, it always seems like Kawhi Leonard delivers on that. Little Krabby Patty kind of. get him to the side and kind of behind me, and that's a green light from Kawhi. But then, it was just simply put, all about getting stops, finding a way to get consecutive stops. The Curry escape from Yao is just so tough to consistently defend, but yeah, just had to find a way. Listen, 2K, can I get my steal here? This is a situation. I play great defense, right? I rotate a little with Ben. He tries dotting me. Ben's recovering. I play 2-at-1. It doesn't let me get my steal, and then he gets fouled. That made me mad. I felt like I played super, super good defense, and I still did not get my steal. Nothing I can do about it. Just got to find a way to respond. Kawhi gets a big slam dunk on the other end, and we are only down 1 point. Next possession, Kawhi gets a big-time bump, and Yao Ming sets an illegal screen. Talk about, the RNG in this game. Randomly, he just sets a moving screen. That's a pretty good pass, I felt like, if Kawhi just stays on the perimeter. But you guys see Ben super bumpy, getting bumpy. I'm rim running with Kareem. I see Kawhi on me. I said, Kawhi, you're a baby. Yeah, you're a baby in there. Kareem's going to do Kareem type things. Hey, come on. Let's get a stop. I felt like that was good defense right there. I did get a 11% stop, probably because of the Intimidator badge. Kawhi Leonard with the transition dunk. And even though I felt like it was good defense, it was still only 11%. So good thing 2K blessed me with the stop right there. And now I'm back up 3. Basketball and 2K in general is a game of runs. I just got to find a way to get stops, get consecutive stops. That was a good foul right there because Kareem was running, man. He was running. I didn't like where that possession was going. That's good defense. Should have probably been a steal. And that's pretty solid defense for all 24 seconds. Kawhi coming back on the other end. I got a green. It's that simple. If I green shots, I probably win this game by more or am up more in this game. But things aren't always easy, man. I had to fight for everything in this game. And this defensive possession by Giannis was absolutely incredible, man. Gets a big-time stop. Yao for 3. There's the big green light. Giannis plays great defense, gets a stop on Yao, and Yao hits a green light for me. So that was a huge swing right there. And then I, was trying to just string together some stops, finding a way to get a couple stops. And I knew if I could get a couple stops, I would probably be able to win the game. And here's just another great defensive possession. Probably should have been a steal there. Only so much I can do on defense. So it's truly only so much I can do. Up 4, I'm just trying to find a way to keep getting buckets. Keep scoring on every offensive possession. Doesn't matter if it's a 3 or a 2. I just got to find a way to keep scoring. Straight rim run with Yao. I was like, I'll take that. Every single time I'm going to take a straight rim run. And my mindset on defense was absolutely no 3s. I'm not going to give up any 3s. If you want to keep taking 2s, we can trade because he wasn't getting very many stops at this point. Neither of us were. And I was like, if I can get a stop before him, that's going to be the biggest difference in the game as long as I do not give up any 3s. It was a situation I felt like, he maybe should have got the steal there from Kawhi, but that was an absolute kill. Kawhi Leonard makes him hit the screen, and then that's a straight green light. Absolute kill from Kawhi right there. Kawhi played out of his mind. An absolute missile right to my guy. Absolute missile right to my guy. He thought I was going to rotate up with Yao. I stayed home, and he threw a scary. In this tournament, they have the rule, if you do that, you got to take a 5-second violation, give the ball back. Isaac does that. And then on the other end, I'm an absolute cheese ball. Bobo with the post hook. We are now up 9 points, just like that. And if I could get a couple more stops, I knew I would be able to win the game. I'm fine with giving up a tough 2. I'm fine with that. As long as I keep scoring and don't give up any 3s, I'm obviously going to win the game. Just can't turn the ball over at all. And I was a little nervous bringing the ball up the court on that specific possession. But I wasn't passing the ball. I simply wasn't going to pass the ball until his Yao committed. Hopefully 2K21's better and they don't drop on pump fakes because that is one of the most overpowered things within the game. Bobo gets a poke away. Up to Bobo for a slam. Say what you want about Bobo white shots. He gets a big defensive stop there. And the rest is history. I end up winning the game. I think by 12 points. And then on to game 2 here. I'm just going to show the first little bit of it because, listen, game 1 was really the deciding factor. Hopping into game 2 here, I was just hoping. I gotta bounce back with back-to-back wins. Get out to an early lead because I already knew if I was Isaac and lost like that, I would not be very happy. So I knew if I could get out to an early lead, that I'd be able to probably take control of the series here. But as you guys can see, nothing was easy here. Everything I had to fight for every single shot I got. That was even a tough 3 there by Ben. I was able to get it to go, but nothing was easy in this series. That's the thing with it. Nothing was easy. I had to fight and claw for everything. Kawhi with a big time steal there. It was tough. Isaac's my guy, and he's so tough. We play very, very similar type of styles. Defense is where where we pride ourselves. That was a great shot there by Kareem for a 3. I probably would have just taken it in for a dunk. But he got 3 out of it, which was a very, very good decision. I threw another scary. And Isaac's playing well early in this game. He really was playing well, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Here's a situation. I'm just, it's pretty boxed. It's pretty boxed. I was just trying to stay home. And if he would have shot that with Kawhi, I'd have been fried. I definitely would have been fried. Thankful he doesn't. And I'm able to get a stop on that possession. But yeah, I mean, this game was really, if I got out to a lead, I would be okay. I knew that full-heartedly. If I got out to a lead in the first quarter, I would be okay. But, a couple early mistakes allowed him, to get a little bit of a rhythm, I would say. More than anything, it was really just about him getting a rhythm. That was a big-time play by Kawhi. Kawhi played out of his mind in this whole series. He truly did. He was, probably one of my best players in this series, if not my best player. Greening another shot with his incredible release. Like I said, early on in this game, that was the biggest difference. I somehow get the ball there, even though I felt like my Kareem stepped out before his Ben. I'm not going to argue with it. I'll take it every single time. And here's another situation, This is tough to defend because, Isaac knows where I'm running. He knows I'm probably going to run to 3. I slip the screen with Yao, and we get another easy lay-in. Here, I'm up 7 early on. I was like, if I can extend this to double digits, he might quit. Just because of how game 1 ended up. I knew he missed a free throw there too. I knew if I took control early, he might, just be like, what, it's the end of 2K21. I'm not trying to get mad over this game anymore. The bailout badge, look, it has to get nerfed. It is so overpowered. Great defense there by Isaac. I get it back, and it's just, he backs off just a little bit, and Pao Ming for 3. Listen, Yao Ming, once I started to find my rhythm, just get that one game under my belt, I was greening almost everything in game 2. And that was kind of a big difference. It truly was. Headed into, I thought I was going to look that headed into game 2. Because in game 1, I whited a lot of 3s, stuff like that. But game 2, I bounced back in a kind of a big way. Started to green some shots. And really, I felt like I played pretty well all around in game 2. I had an 81% post hook. They gotta patch that. 2K, listen to me. Please patch that. It's so trash, and it's pretty consistent that you hit red post hooks in this game. It truly is, especially when you're in that deep. It's tough. Offensive 3 seconds, and I know it's Isaac's pretty close to just being like, what, it's not worth it. And I don't blame him at all. I'd probably be in the same boat, especially after I green at 36%. I already know, man. I would be like, are you kidding me, man? Look, I was pretty locked in at this point. At this point of the game, pretty locked, and Isaac was unlocked. To say the least, Isaac was unlocked at this point of the game. He just, it was what it was. There's nothing he could have done about it. It just was what it was. I didn't want to give up any 3s, so I'm staying home pretty much every single time. And I think one of these possessions, you are going to see something that's just going to be like, wow. It's just going to be like, are you kidding me? And I don't know when it is exactly, but you're going to be like, are you kidding me? Right there. Yep. So I shoot this because I got Yao on a roll, right? So I got Yao, I think. Yep, he's running a pick and roll. He hedges hard with Yao. Look at Yao. Look at my Yao. He's got a free board. But then I make the shot, and Isaac's like, are you kidding me, 2K? I'm done. He's like, I'm done. So Isaac ends up playing one more game, and then I end up winning that one as well. Just because at that point of the game, it just was what it was. So I end up taking this series over my guy Isaac. Get a little revenge because Isaac did beat me in the first MyTeam Madness tournament. But, huge shout out to my guy Isaac. Once again, make sure to go sub to his YouTube, as well as follow MyTeam Madness on Twitter heading into 2K1, guys. 2K21. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love y'all, and have a blessed day.